Hey everybody. So yesterday I did a couple videos um, where the overflow valves of my piss meter were being actively used. I don't know how else to say it. But that only happens when I have a lot of downloads and I've been giving out information and then I receive back deer in the headlights or what I want to call like ridiculousness. And it's really where I kind of bang my head against the wall and I'm like, what are y'all not seeing? Or what am I not seeing? Or how else do I put this? And I've been as diplomatic as I possibly can. And I've candy coated and shared information, about drain your damn swamp, drain it. You allowed it to fill up by all the exterior information that you're bringing in. And this information not only taxes your brain capacity, but it overflows the physical systems of the body, and your pressure valves are not being released properly so that you can funnel the information through with more grace and ease. Everything's getting dammed up and blocked up, and it's creating a lot of frustration. And so I was feeling that, not only from the collective, but from my own individual Sandra avatar. And so I put out a couple videos of like things that are like right in my face obvious, and I'm like hello. And when I do things like that, it's just to change around the frequency in which I'm delivering pretty much the same information. And sometimes that directness is received so much better by others. And if I sit there like, okay, so let's look at A and B and C and let's mull that over. Or it could be like, hey, let's look at this. Or it could be like, hello, anybody home? So we're building up. We are really building up, not only in the energetics of this earth plane. That means the inner core is feeling a lot of like, I need some release valves. The surface is feeling that. The outer is feeling it. And then there's the sandwich effect. Okay. So people are being squeezed. And then if you keep adding more stuff to your swamp, the more there is to squeeze out. And that may come out of the valve, your pressure valve, as anger. And it may come out as deep sadness. It may come out as, I'm freaking sick as a dog. And it may come out as a I can't handle this. I just can't handle this. So I'm here to say you have a lot of different pressure valves. And before you continue to ingest and ingest and ingest, and of course, where are we at right now? Thanksgiving is tomorrow. We're going to be pig lotta on a lot of foods that we don't normally eat because it's a like once a year kind of celebration to see everybody. It's non-denominational, so but there will be discussions of stuff, or maybe you feel like there's not enough discussion because these people aren't awake and you are, or you're not awake and some of these people are, and you're like, what the F is happening here? Like, I don't want to be here, I'm uncomfortable. So while that's occurring, there's a lot of buildup in our beautiful physical avatar. And I did a video a while back about blessing your avatar, blessing your flesh and your bones and your blood, and loving it and respecting it. And it's a time now for some boundaries. It's a time now to step back and reevaluate your boundaries and to find some other avenues to release the pressure that's building up within the physical, the emotional, the causal, the blah 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 bodies, because we're more than just a physical, several feet high and several feet wide person. We have energetics bodies around us. And then when we play what I've said for a long, long time, bumper cars, we're playing spiritual bumper cars, we're playing physical bumper cars, we're playing mental bumper cars. You know, we're elbowing bumper cars. We're up against everything. But really what our body is saying is, I don't need to tooth and nail. I don't need to claw my way. I don't need to elbow space and have resistance. I don't need to bully myself forward. What I really probably need is a step back, maybe two, maybe three, maybe just retreat altogether and not put yourself in places, spaces, and with things that continue to bombard you and trying to find a place to fit in somewhere. Again, overloading the swamp, right? Rushing out to multitudes of detoxes, I would caution you to be careful with too heavy, too hard on yourself. This is a time to step back, to be gentle. Tears flowing are a pressure valve for the physical, the emotional, the mental, the spiritual, and the etheric body. Being quiet, going in and loving every part of yourself for the way that you are. And to recognize where you've rolled in some crap and you've been collecting a lot of crap and stuff over periods of time. And be thankful that you're recognizing it instead of going, oh dear God, how did I get all this stuff? How did I collect all this? Well, you've handed out permission slips to do it. And it happens and it builds up over time. But the beautiful thing is you have an opportunity to tune in, to stop, drop, sit, to connect with the breath, to decide how you want to take action. You have time now to hum and find your vibrational frequency. Allow yourself to heal through releasing. Allow yourself to release through the healing. And to unstuff thy stuffed self. Yes, unstuff it. Unstuff the stuffed self. We're really hard on ourselves and sometimes we're not hard enough. So there's what? We have to find an equilibrium and a balance. And when we're not in equilibrium, we're out of balance. When you're out of balance, there is no harmony. It's difficult to be in the frequency of love. It's difficult to be in a frequency of anything joyful when we're out of balance. We're off kilter. So we need to learn to get in there and to I just did a video on demonstrating lymphatic drainage. Start with that. Go back and look at my video about loving your human and activating your human. Laughter is a beautiful recalibration. Slowing down the how much you're taking in. And what you're taking in, are you evacuating equal amounts? No, because most of the time we're holding on to our crapola. We hold on to it like, oh God, I'm gonna hold on to all this shit because if I let the dam go, oh Lord, it's gonna be, whatever. And that's a resistance when we're locking ourselves into, I gotta hold on because we're trying to control, because we feel out of control. So we pick and choose the things that we can control. And that starts with an intention on where you're going to place your attention. And today is the day you will start that. You will stop. You will close your eyes and you will not look at the chaotic mess around you and the gotta do list and who's a coming and going, what's in current affairs. Let it go and just say, I'm going to take a moment here to just expand my cells with oxygen and let it go all over, effervescently filling, clearing, and moving all things throughout my physical body, kicking in my parasympathetic nervous system to a calmer space, lowering the gear of the vehicle, finding your purr. Every system has a different purring system. Find the purr. Slow the breath. You'll find the hearing becomes different, more acute. Your sensories of your body will become more acutely aware. And then open your eyes and allow things to adjust. And tap into this alignment. And when you do all that, you're less likely to turn the channels and get all information. And then you're in the bathroom and all that other good stuff. I don't know why it always goes back to sex and shit. It just does, but whatever. Love yourself. Own it. You're the only one that controls this. You hold the devices to do all of it. To operate this equipment, you hold the devices that do that. Nobody else. You're dreading something coming up, you are controlling that device. You're fearing, you're controlling that device. You're excited, you're controlling that device. You notice how when you're in happiness or in flow, things just go the way they're supposed to go, and there's not a whole lot of overthinking it. When you're in fear, you're in the resistance, and the next thing you know, everything incoming is overwhelming. You have control of that. You have control of all the devices that create those things. You can override them. Stop, drop, sit, connect with the breath, cancel, alt, delete, connect with the breath. Pick and choose what you're going to bring forward. Pick and choose what you want to release. Be gentle. I strongly suggest you be gentle. The most gentle thing to do is connect with your breath before you have conversations with people, before you walk into a room. There's a lot of people that have it out there that's worse than what you've got. Maybe they could use your smile. Maybe they could use your upliftment. You gonna be down there with them in the dumps? Well, that's your choice. Happiness is a choice. Your moods, mostly, are a choice. Because there's a way to calibrate all of it by just tuning into the me, myself, and I of where you are in the universe, period. You're walking, living, loving light. Own it. Fill it with what you choose that brings more living, loving light into your life. Start today. If I can help in any way, go to my website, embodimentofthesoul.com. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. And by all means, leave me a comment. I like each of them. All right?